And good evening. We're here tonight for the Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers JV basketball game against the Augusta Beavers. I'm Ashton Loomis, joined in the booth tonight by Soraya Williams. Um, Lancers coming off a win last time out on Tuesday against at Alma Center. It was quite the slow-paced game. Hopefully this game they can pick up the energy a little bit. Lancers get the jump off the out-of-bounds, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Kevin trapped in the corner, gets it out off of Daniel Hines' hands into the backcourt, and being over and back there. Ball just off Daniel's hands. Lancers starting five on the floor tonight. Justin Cole, Andrew Lau, Kevin Kern, Daniel Hine, and Connor Sullivan. I do not have Augusta's roster, or JV roster. I have their varsity, but so I won't be able to say their names. Three there from number 40, off the mark, too strong. Offensive rebound grabbed by number 12. Lancers going to have to box out. Good takeaway there by Connor. And pass there to Justin. It's a good pass, but number 40 there did a good job getting in the passing lane, taking it away. Number 12 gets a screen at the top of the key. Floater in the lane is good. 2-0 Beavers here. 15:04 in the first half. Andrew gets past the press break there. And his shot's no good. I think he might have had an open kick out there into the corner. Number 34 with a nice move in the paint there, but the shot was no good. Rebound pulled down by Kevin Kern. And Hine will bring it up to the floor for the Lancers. Sullivan far side. Justin in the corner. Takes a dribble and gives it up to Lau. Justin there thought about a shot but won't take it. Lau again far side now. Hine drives into the paint, kicks out for Lau. And pull-up jumper in the lane, just a little short. Number 4 comes away with the rebound for Augusta. Goes in the lane, good pass over to 40. And tipped out of bounds there by Augusta. Ball stay with the Lancers. Augusta staying in the full court press here. Tim Oster just checked into the game for Justin Cole. Lancers opting to go with a little more size here. Connor up to Kevin. Back up to Daniel. Lancers will set up the offense, slow it down a little. Still 2-0, 13:40 left in the first half. Augusta up by 2. Kevin dribbling the ball, gives it up for Daniel. Pass down to Andrew's tip, but Andrew secures it. And his shot in the lane is blocked. Number 4, I believe, got a hand on it. Pass there to 34. A little confusing, not sure who it was intended for, whether it was intended for 44 or 34. Offensive 3 seconds in the lane there called on Augusta. Turnover to the Lancers. Lau, long pass up to Tim. Bobbled, but he grabs it. And Kevin underneath. Off the glass, no good. Out to Daniel. Drives in the lane. Interesting shot attempt. Was no good. Tries to take the ball away there from 44, but it goes into the hands of Augusta player. A lot quicker pace earlier in this one than we saw last time out. But the Lancers taking some tough shots, not getting them to fall from inside. Andrew there with the layup off the glass and good, ties it up at 2. There's a good job by him getting around his defender, sealing him off backside, putting it in. Number 4 side from 3, way too strong. And out of bounds. Ball back to Emmanuel. And block called there on number 4. First personal, first team, I believe. Sullivan with it, far side. Up to Andrew, now over to Daniel. Gets a screen from Tim. Block called there on number 40. Connor with it at near wing. Hind drives, kicks it out for Sullivan. Andrew, now Daniel. And Connor gets the ball swiped away from him there. And a foul on the Lancers. Foul on Connor. Push after he got the ball taken away. And steal there for Daniel Hine. Andrew drives baseline, gives it up to Matt, and he goes up strong with it, and he'll get fouled, go to the line for 2 free throws. Matt's first free throw is good. Lancers lead 3-2. Justin Cole back into the game. Connor Sullivan to the bench for the first on the night. Matt's second free throw's off the mark. And pass got away from number 34 there. Daniel leads the fast break and puts it off the glass and in. Shot there from number 12 off the mark on the 3. Augusta gets the long rebound though. 11 in the corner. Now down to 34 on the block. Good cut to the basket there by number 44. Able to score that one. Foul called there on Augusta. Lancers are going to have to watch that backdoor cut to the rim. Can't leave that open. Tyler Radical into the game for the Lancers. Tim Oster to the bench. Andrew across half court with it for the Lancers. Over to Justin, thinks about a 3, gives it up to Daniel. Now Tyler. Pass to Justin. Kind of lost it, but he ended up grabbing it. Andrew catch and shoot 3, bounces around but won't go down. And ball taken away again by the Lancers, poked away by Andrew. And picked up by Daniel. Andrew dribble baseline there, nothing to do with it. Radical in the corner, now up to Hine. And 3-second violation in the lane. Called on Matt. Kevin Kern into the game. And Connor Sol for Matt and Daniel. And a timeout called here by Augusta. I think Augusta called it.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. 5-4 Lancers lead with 9:06 left in the first half. Pretty quick-paced game, but a lot of defense, not a lot of shots going in for either team.
Augusta's fouling a lot.
Yeah. 14 fouls on Augusta, 1 on the Lancers.
4.
4 on Augusta, 1
I
on.
thought you said 14.
Oh,
Like,
14 team fouls, yeah. Emmanuel setting up in the 1-3-1 zone here. This set down. 3 off the mark there from number 11. Now to 40. He'll shoot the 3 and sinks it. 7-5, Beavers on top. Justin in the corner up to Radical. And Tyler goes to the ground. And had the ball taken away by Augusta there. Double dribble called on number 12. Daniel Hine in for Tyler Radical. Andrew gets the inbounds in the backcourt. Augusta seems to have let off their full court press they had in the beginning. Lancers did a pretty good job getting around it. Justin's pass to Connor. They're not sure what happened. Maybe Connor just didn't see that one coming. Not quite sure. Just over 8 minutes left in the first half. 7-5, Beavers up. 3 there from number 11, off the mark. Number 12 into the lane, kicks it out for number 21. And a charge there called on number 12. Tim Oster into the game for Justin. Augusta back to the full court press, and that time it works. Got a hand on Daniel's pass there. And they take it away. They'll get another chance here offensively. Number 50 for Augusta, I believe into the game for the first time. Has the ball stolen by Connor down the floor. Goes up, no foul called, and 50 comes away with the rebound for Augusta. Number 11 will shoot the 3. That one's off the mark. Jump ball, possession arrow will keep it with Augusta. Good job by Connor to get a hand on that pass. Intended for number 11. Looked like he jammed his finger a little bit. And push called there on Tim Oster, number 55. Pass poked away by Tim, but Augusta secures it. Into the lane, pass right into the lap of Daniel Hine. Pushes it up the floor, gets to Andrew. Baseline jumper's off the mark. Lancers yet to really get in rhythm with their shots and have them fall. I don't know if maybe they've been a bit rushed or just having an off night. And not quite sure what that call was. Was that a foul called on Augusta?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I thought it was, but I didn't see a ref report a foul to the scorer's table, so perhaps not. Hine with the ball far side. Over to Connor, drives into the elbow, kicks it out, Daniel in the corner. Tim with it. Kicks it out for Matt. Matt will shoot the three. Leaves it short, and the Beavers will come away with it. And timeout called here by Coach Radical. Lancer's going to talk things over. I think defensively, for the most part, Emmanuel's looked pretty solid. Just offensively, they haven't really put it together to really get the shots to fall. See if they can close out this half with a nice little run. Quite a few Augusta fans here making the short drive. In fact, I think at the moment more Augusta fans than Lancer fans. I'm sure we'll change that though.
I'll be here for varsity.
Yep. Varsity game after this one. Lancer's gonna have to try to bounce back after a tough loss against AC Lincoln. It's close the whole game. AC Lincoln, a very good team. Lancers just couldn't quite put it together in down the stretch to take home the win.
Long pass there.
Have to see if they can come back strong.
No. Daniel Hine with the ball coming down the court.
Justin over to Daniel. Daniel with it at the free throw line gives.
Justin. Bounce pass down to Daniel again. In the center wrestling court. He gets it up there. Nice shot by Daniel Hine.
Good job by Daniel to put that one in. 7-7. Game tied up. 5 minutes left in the first half. Number 11 kicks it out far side in the corner.
Just a bit off.
Three is off the mark.
Nice shot though.
Be Augusta ball underneath here. Throwing the inbound. Pass into the backcourt, picked up by 21. Who'll bring it across the half court. Lancers still in the 1-3-1. Augusta with good ball movement here. Three in the corner there from number 25, too strong. Andrew grabs the far side rebound. Hine with the far side, gets a screen from Andrew. Now over to Justin. Kevin with it at the near wing. Daniel again in the corner. Lancer's moving pretty well offensively. Justin trapped underneath, though. Gets it out to Daniel. 3:50 left in the first half. And jump ball called. Give it back to Augusta.
Tyler's coming in for Matt Rademacher. Tyler Radical.
Augusta back on offense here. .25 in the corner again. Passes it up to 12, I think. Foul set on 3-0 or 2-0?
I don't know. I think it was
It is on Justin. His first personal, Lancer's second team foul. Number 12 with nice drive baseline, but Andrew,
nice shot.
I think it was Andrew. I think that was Justin, actually got a hand on it from behind. Nice job, but he was able to get the offensive board and put it back up.
Passes it down to Justin. Justin passes it over to Tyler. Daniel Hine has it now. Maybe setting, moving the ball around quite a bit, trying to get it in there.
Andrew with the free, and he hits it.
Andrew swishes it. Nice shot.
10-9 Lancers lead. 2:47 left in the first half.
Oh, that was nice.
Andrew lost position on him inside. He was able to put it up and in. Daniel with a good pass to Tyler, across to Kevin. Good ball movement. Kevin puts it off the glass and in. .12 with it into the paint, goes up with it, no good. Lancer's gonna have to box out though and grab those rebounds.
Nice rebound by Andrew Lau. He's taking it down the court now. There's a long pass down in the corner to Daniel Hine. Daniel passes it back up to Tyler. Justin has it now. Justin tries to drive, doesn't go for the jump shot, passes it back out to Andrew. Andrew hesitates, passes it up to Daniel. Daniel goes for the three. He misses, but Andrew rebounds, takes it back out. Passes it down the corner to Tyler. Tyler dribbles up. Passes it into Andrew Lau. Andrew hesitates at the top, looking for what to do. Takes a drive, passes it back out. Intercepted by Augusta, number 12. Off on Augusta. The Lancers taking it out.
Daniel Hine will inbound underneath us here. Andrew with the ball across half court. Over to Tyler, now into the corner for Connor. Think about a drive baseline, but he'll pull it back out. Andrew with the far side. Into the lane now, Daniel in the corner. Andrew three, off the mark.
Rebounded by Augusta, taking it back down the court. Lance is setting up. He goes for that. Makes it. Nice shot. Number 40 on Augusta. We have 48 seconds on the clock. Lancer's trying to keep up with them now. It's down to 12-13, Augusta ahead. Let's see if Lancers can tie it up this session. This last minute, half minute or so. Passes it back up top. Tyler Radical has the ball now. He's kind of moving it around, gets it down in the corner to Connor Sullivan. Connor passes it back up to Andrew. They're called 3 seconds on white for being in the middle, and it's Augusta's ball. 25 seconds on the clock.
See whether or not Augusta decides to hold for a last shot or
looks like they're going to stall it.
Yep.
And Lancers seem to be fine with that. As long as they don't make a move to make a shot in the last 10 seconds. Ooh.
7 on the clock.
Oh, and it's
throws it away.
5.4 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Lancers can do anything with this.
Daniel Hein will inbound at far side. He'll have Andrew in the backcourt with 5 seconds to make something happen quick here.
He dribbles in, goes around, goes for the shot. Does he make it? He does! Nice shot by Andrew Lau. Lancers ahead, 14-13.
Nice pull-up jumper to close out the half. 14-13 Lancers take the lead into the break. And we'll be back for the second half. And we're back. Just about time for the second half between the Lancers and the Beavers. JV matchup, varsity
Ashton
begin.
and Sarai on camera, or up here broadcasting. Okay.
Varsity game will be shortly after this one concludes. 16 minutes on the clock.
Looks like it's starting off with white ball. We
Daniel will
have
throw it in underneath us.
a bit more of a crowd going on now.
Connor
And-
Sullivan from 3.
Ooh, air ball. That hurts. Oh, right
But
into his arms. Connor Sullivan.
Connor
taking
gets it
down the
right
court.
back.
He does a layup, and he redeems himself. Nice shot. We have number 40 for Augusta taking the ball up.
Lancers now up 16-13. Lancers in the 1-3-1 zone. Taken away
Nice
by
steal
Daniel
by Daniel.
Mayhew.
Oh, but they get it right back.
Daniel Mayhew playing this half down for JV, so we can have 2 halves of eligibility for varsity.
We call that a block for number 12 for Augusta. Or is it 21? It was. I don't know. Block. I guess I don't.
Mayhew with the ball up top.
Oh,
And pass into the corner to Kevin, off his hand and out of bounds. Just a little bit of a miscommunication there. Be Augusta's ball down in the corner. Number 40 across half court gives it up for number 5. Guarded tightly by Daniel. 3 there from 40 off the mark. Number 34 grabbed the
nice
offensive
steal,
board.
Daniel. Passes it out. We have Daniel Mayhew taking the shot. Oh, misses the layup. Number 12 taking it down the court for Augusta.
Number 12 inside, goes up
Oh,
with it,
that-
couldn't finish. Rebound pulled down by Daniel Hine.
Fast game.
Good idea to slow it up there. Let the Lancers set up in the offense. Ball out of bounds off of Daniel Mayhew trying to receive the pass. Turnovers are going to be something Lancers aren't going to want to have much of in this half with a close game like this, defensive. Pass into high post, through the legs of number 4. Mayhew will come away with it up the floor. High and up top. Now over to Andrew, far side.
Nice pass.
Mayhew
Oh,
underneath, and I think he had it blocked there by number 4,
I think it slipped actually when he went up.
maybe.
Kevin tying his shoes. Timeout called by Augusta, was it?
Believe so. Kevin still tying his shoe. Quick little tip for him, I might recommend the double knot. Now he'll go to the bench and continue tying his shoe.
Yes, you must have a very thorough knot. Gee, those are
Man,
long
Kevin's got long
shoelaces.
shoelaces.
Good job, Kevin. We're proud of you.
Now
the
we're
other
going to go with the
shoe.
other one here. Lancers talking things over in the huddle. Well, everyone
Score
except
is
for Kevin.
16-13, Lancers up. It's been a pretty tight game. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Depending on it, if the Lancers keep their lead up, it could get pretty interesting near the end.
Yeah, I think the key for Emmanuel in this half is going to be to take care of the ball
Oh,
and
yeah.
get those shots to go down that normally do that Just haven't quite gone down a few times in the first half.
Number 40 with the ball. He's going in, passes it back out to number 5. Number 5 tries to take it, doesn't make it, goes to number 40. 40 dribbles in. He tries to get up there. I'm pretty sure that was a foul, but oh well. Or a, whatever it's called, charge.
I think it was a
charge.
offensive flop.
They have
Not quite.
Who did that? It was number 32 on Lancers, Daniel Mayhew. His first foul, team second, and we have number 4 shooting free throws.
First one's too short. 13:30 on the
We
clock.
have Tim Oster in for Kevin Kern on the Lancers. Second one doesn't sink either. Rebound by Tim. We have Daniel Mayhew taking it down the court. Daniel dribbles in. He gets the shot. He makes it. Nice layup. That was beautiful.
Nice touch off the glass there from Tim, or from Daniel. And Tim gets up and blocks that. I think it was going to be a pass.
Whatever it is, it's ours now. Daniel Mayhew up. No, that is not Daniel Mayhew. That is Daniel Mayhew. Daniel goes for the 3. He misses. Rebounded by Andrew Lau. Andrew takes it down. Dribbles back up, dribbles in, goes for the shot, misses. It is rebounded by number 12 on Augusta. He takes it out. He takes it back across the court.
Number 4 in the corner. Number 5 up top. Swings it over for 40 from 3, off the mark. Offensive rebound by number 4, though. Lancers got a box out there. Mayhew saves it from going out of bounds, but into the hands of number 5 for the Beavers. Foul on Tim, number 55.
Looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a tough call on him there.
True. No shot. They're just taking it out, though?
Yeah, it was ruled on the ground before the shot. 11 with it in the corner. He'll shoot another 3. This time he hits it.
Nice shot. Number 10 for Augusta. Looks like they're pressing us. We have Daniel Mayhew trapped in the corner. Passes up to Daniel Hine. Daniel Hine passes it down in the corner. Ooh. Justin tries to make that shot. It goes up on the backboard, very top.
Out of bounds will be Beavers' ball. 11 will bring it down the floor here for Augusta.
Hey, Daniel, why do I keep going?
Oh.
Oof.
Miscommunication. Andrew thought Daniel was looking for the pass. Turns out he wasn't.
Timeout called for White, was it?
I think so.
Timeout called White on Lancers. Oh, we have a paparazzi.
18-16, Lancers up by 2 with 11:39 left to play in the game. Both teams back out onto the floor now. Augusta's ball in the corner. Looks like hard pass out of bounds there. I think it was intended for number 4 cutting baseline, but
almost took the ref's stomach out.
Andrew pushes it up the floor for the Lancers. Up to Tim Oster.
Tim
lays it off the glass. Good.
Nice shot, Tim. They have number 5 taking it for Augusta. He's coming back down.
Beautiful job by the Lancers to get out in transition,
Passes it.
make the opportunity be there.
Ooh, number 5 has the top. He dribbles in, but they call it travel. It is white ball. We have Andrew, that's your name. Hit the ball, going down the court. He is coming fast. He passes in the corner to Justin. Justin to Daniel. D goes for the shot, misses it. Rebounded by number 4 for Augusta. He does not try to go in. Instead, he passes it down to number 5, then to number 4 down. Tries to go for the ball. They call it, what did they call that?
Foul called on
Daniel Mayhew.
Daniel Mayhew again. I believe his second personal.
Team's 3rd.
Team's 4th.
Oh, nice job, Daniel. You've done half of the fouls.
Number 21 with it, far side. And shot up, no good there for number 44. Daniel Hine takes that one away. He'll bring it down the floor for the Lancers. Crosses half court with it. Over to Sullivan, thought about 3, but won't shoot it. And pass tipped and taken away by the Beavers. Oh. Number 4 goes in hard, elbow Daniel in the face there.
We have Daniel Mayhew in for Daniel Hine.
And Kevin Kern also in for Moster.
We have number 25 coming in for number 4 for Augusta.
Whoops. Justin with it in the corner, and pass to Mayhew's tipped away. Lancers got to limit the turns in this half. It's a close game. Can't give up too many of those.
Off, but he gets the rebound. Makes it on that. 18-20. Lancers leading only by 2. Narrow lead. Let's see what they're going to do. Or is Augusta just going to take over now? That's the, ooh.
And a hard foul there called on number 25.
That looked kind of painful.
Yeah. Oh. Did they? No, they called that. Called that on Daniel. Or no.
Oh.
Who did they call that on?
Called that on Daniel. I guess it's purple ball.
I guess so.
Oof.
Interesting call.
Sad shot. Number 25 tries to shoot that. It's the side of the board. Just
it's a tough life not having a roster up here. Pass down the floor for Kevin. Now swings it over to Connor, up to Mayhew. Lancers will set up the offense. Andrew got the screen there for Mayhew. Daniel goes into the paint.
Sad.
Tough shot. Was no good off the glass.
Rebound by Daniel Hine. Daniel's coming down the court. Passes it real quickly to Daniel Mayhew. Mayhew tries to go up. He gets fouled.
Good job by Daniel there. Draw the contact, go to the line. Like to see him go straight up with it like he did there on that one. Do that on the previous possession. Might have gotten 2 more free throws. First one rolls around and drops.
Olivia does not look impressed.
Second free throw is also good.
Number 21 taking the ball down. Fast and furious. He stops at the 3-point line, passes it over to number 11 in the corner. Passes it back over to number 21. Other side passes it quickly down to 25. 25 comes back up to 21. They called that on Connor. Apparently that was a something.
I think it was a foul called on the Lancers. Foul on number 14, Connor Sullivan, second personal.
Nice
16.
Connor. And Andrew Lau taking the ball. Number 5 on him as he's coming down. He might need a bit of help, but he got it. He got it right back in there. Andrew's dancing with the ball up top with number 5. 42, why am I saying name? No. Daniel passes it to Connor. Connor kind of just staring. Connor fakes and passes it to Daniel Mayhew. Daniel fakes one way, goes the other. Over to Andrew. Andrew passes it down to Daniel Hine. Daniel Hine in the corner. He dribbles in and out. Passes it over to Daniel Mayhew. Mayhew has the ball, takes a shot at 3 and sinks it.
Beautiful shot there from Daniel. Had a little bit, just enough space there to get it off and put the Lancers up by 7. Number 25 trapped in the corner with the ball. And ball out of bounds. Tipped out by Andrew Lau.
We have number 40 and number 22 in for 25 and 21. We have Matt in for Connor Sullivan. Oh.
And ball almost taken away by the Lancers there. Pass inside to number 5. Tied up via jump ball. Ball will stay with Augusta. 8 minutes left in the game. Lancers up by 7. Number 10 tries to go up with it, had a lot of contact. Ball out of bounds there off of Augusta. Lancers will keep it. Daniel Hine will throw in the inbound pass.
Andrew's head almost ran into the wall there. Andrew's got the ball. Ooh, nice pass. Passes it over to Matt. Matt tries to get it over to Kevin. He's a bit too late for that. Daniel Hine tries to drive in up top. Passes it over to Mayhew. Mayhew takes it back out. Nope, passes it down to Andrew. Andrew fakes. Dances around up top for a little. Fakes again, fakes over here. Passes it to Daniel. Daniel fakes again. Goes up for the jump shot. Misses it. Rebounded. Oh, Daniel gets his own rebound. Misses again, gets his rebound. Slapped out of his hands.
Number 12 on the fast break. Puts it up over the defense, no good. And ball out of bounds.
Ooh.
Be Lancers ball.
We got Tim coming in for Kevin.
Lancers setting up here. Will apply the full court presser. Gets it into Mayhew, but thought a little too fast there. Wanted to start his dribble before he had the ball off his hands and out of bounds.
And
shot good there from number
it is now 25
5.
to 20.
Lancers up by 5. Mayhew with it in the corner.
Daniel does a long pass over to Tim. Tim doesn't really know what to do with it. Passes it up to Daniel Hine. Daniel Hine stalls. Passes it to Daniel Mayhew down the corner. Mayhew fakes one way, goes in for the travel. He is fouled, I think. Yes, he is fouled, and Lancers are taking it out below the hoop.
It'll be Lancers ball along the baseline. Daniel Hine will try to throw it in here. Lancers setting up in the box inbounds play. Gets it into Andrew. Gets a screen from Tim. Will drive baseline and go up with a shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 5 of Augusta. 6:45 left in the game. Lancers up by 5. Looks like the Lancers have moved to a 2-3 zone. And Andrew will bring the ball down the floor here for the Lancers after the turnover on the Beavers. Into the paint, finds Daniel right underneath, puts it off the glass and good. Lancers back up by 7. Into the corner, number 12 with it. Out to number 5 at the wing. Back to 12, he'll shoot the 3. Too strong. Andrew down the floor for the Lancers. And Connor kind of watched that one sail out of bounds. I think if Connor had gone for it, he could have gotten there. Augusta ball, number 12, splits the defense.
Lancers are kind
gets
of
the high bounce
there now.
and
They
it goes down.
Moving their feet again.
Sullivan with the ball in the corner. Gives it up for Daniel. Hine will slow it up let the team set up in the offense. Hine
Ooh,
goes up,
oh, sad. That
puts
was
it
a
off
good
the glass,
shot.
no good, but Tim
Oh,
grabs the offensive board. Shot was blocked, and Augusta will come the other way. Hine grabs it,
nice.
gives it up
Daniel
for
Mayhew
Andrew. Good
in
job by
net.
Daniel to be aggressive and go after that one. Foul called here.
We have
Push
Mayhew in
on,
for Matt.
I think, 40? Yep. Second personal, team's fifth. Launches ball along the sideline. Daniel will throw it in. Gets it in for Mayhew. Augusta guarding the Lancers pretty well throughout this one. Sullivan with the ball at the wing. Into the corner, Hine with it. Now Andrew. Mayhew, he's gotta pass that to somebody. Be Lancers ball out of bounds off of the Beavers. Hine gets it into Andrew in the corner, wide open for three, just off the mark. Rolled around but wouldn't go down. Number 5 on the other end, goes off the glass, no good. Kevin pulls down the board.
Kevin. Daniel Hine with the ball. Daniel takes it down the court. Passes in the corner to Andrew. I believe that was a foul on 55 on number 5 for Augusta. It's Lancers ball.
Timeout called here. Both teams going to talk things over. 4:30 left in the game. Lancers up by 5, 27-22. Hopefully Emmanuel can lock down defensively and keep the shots falling to keep Augusta at bay. Both teams back out onto the floor. Now Lancers out there with Kevin Kern, Daniel Hine, Daniel Mayhew, Connor Sullivan, and Andrew Lau. Hine will pass it in along the sideline, gets it in for Mayhew. Over to Sullivan. Now Lau with it, far side, gives it up for Hine up top. Tries to drive in but gets cut off. Mayhew pass over to Sullivan, kicks it out for Lau. Hine was wide open from 3, but he decided not to shoot it and does a good job driving inside. Gets fouled, go to the line for 2. Hine's first free throw is just off the mark. Both teams in the bonus now. 16 fouls on the Lancers, 7 on Augusta. Hine's second free throw is good. It's been really a pretty clean game overall in the way of fouls. Not a whole lot of fouls called either way. Steal there, tipped by Connor, taken away by Daniel, puts it off the glass. Gets it to go. Lancers now up by 8. Number 11 with it far side. Passed into the corner for 21. And taken away by Andrew Lau. Kevin now to Sullivan. Andrew will get it and slow it up for the Lancers. Lancers probably going to decide to chew up a little clock on this possession, take their time. Not be too hurried with anything.
Down to 3.5 minutes. Lancers with an 8-point lead, 30-22. We have
foul called there on number
11.
40. Third personal,
11.
team's 8th. Oh no, number 44. My apologies. Second personal. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good for Kevin. And Augusta will come the other way. Number 11 with it in the corner. And foul called on the ground on Kevin there. I think he pushed him just a little bit too much from behind. 3:13 left in the game. 8-point lead for Emmanuel. First free throw is short. Free throw shooting hasn't seemed to be either team's strong point here. Haven't really seen much of it, but that's what it seemed like so far. Hine thought about a three there, gives it up for Andrew in the corner. Passes it up to Connor up top. Now Kevin on a good feed down low, goes up on the other side, puts it in. Lancers now up by 10, pulling away a little bit here in the late minutes of this one.
Oh.
Ball tipped out of bounds.
Off Daniel Mayhew's legs or something.
Number 5 for Augusta, inbound in the corner.
Oh, nice.
Tipped up, taken away by the Lancers. Great job by Daniel to guard that inbound pass.
Push from behind they called. Number 11's getting a bit heated there.
Hine goes to the ground. He'll get 1-and-1 here at the line.
Now Lancers are up 10, 33-22, with 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Tyler Radical waiting.
Oh?
Waiting maybe. Oh, nope. I believe he'll go to the locker room, get ready for the varsity game. My apologies. Didn't mean to get the Tyler fans too excited there. Hine made his first free throw. One more here. Lancers will now be in the double bonus on the next one.
Oh, does he? He does not. Wow.
Rebound grab by number 21, gets it to 44. Number 12 down the floor now all the way, puts it off the glass and in.
Lancers soon.
Hine with the ball, gets past the press. Now Sullivan underneath.
Oh.
Off the glass, no good. Bit of contact there, no foul called.
Daniel
Mayhew the three, sinks it.
Swishes it. Nice shot, Daniel.
Daniel's second three of the game.
Number 21 going in. Passes it back out to 25. 25 tries to get it in to his button. Number 44 misses. Number 12 takes the three, misses that. Slapped out by Daniel Mayhew. Stays here.
Lancers up by 12, 36-24.
Ooh, nice
five
rebound by
shot
Connor
is no
Sullivan.
good.
Connors. They called that on number 50? Yes, they called a foul on number 50. Connor shooting threes. That was player number 21, his first personal, team's 10.
Foul's on number 5.
Oh, oops, what? Oh, there it is. Yeah, second personal, team's 10. My bad.
First one for Sullivan, just off the mark. Second one, no good. Left it a little short. Augusta looking to push the pace here. Not a whole lot of time left, and
Ooh, it's at
lays that one in.
36-26. Lancers ahead by 10. See what they're gonna do. We got, oh,
Andrew Lau with the ball poked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Lancers.
they
Hind
called it
inbounded
off on
along the far
Augusta.
sideline.
And a man right on him. Daniel Mayhew Hine takes the ball. He's trapped.
Hind double
Looks like
teamed.
he was waiting for that.
Gives it up for
Passes it
Andrew.
up. Andrew. Andrew's got a little limp, it looks like. Up, off, Andrew. No, it stays here. I guess it was off the other team.
Hind will inbound underneath for the Lancers here with a minute 21 left to play. 10-point lead. 36-26. And waiting on a sub to get off the floor. Hind throws it in for Connor and gets
wow.
fouled pretty hard up top catching the ball.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Goes down, he'll
Looks
go
like
to the
they
line
might
for
be
2
trying
free
to
throws.
just foul it out to try to get the. Connor makes that
Connor's
shot.
first one rolls around and goes. Now an 11-point lead with minute 20 to play. Second one also good. As Connor hits them both from the line. Augusta up the floor here, number 25.
We're down to a minute 15 seconds. Let's see what this team can do. Oh, loses that ball.
Connor
already.
there gets
Fouls again.
pushed hard from
Well, I
behind.
don't think that one was on purpose.
Connor will go to the line for 2 more.
Connor shooting threes. Fouls on number 50. That's the second personal team's 12th.
First
shot
one's
goes in.
good.
Beautiful shot. You got this, Connor. See if he makes the second.
Second one on the way. Too strong. Augusta comes away with the rebound. Just over a minute left. Number 21. He'll shoot the three.
It's off.
Won't go down. Mayhew grabs the rebound for the Lancers. And fouled by number 21 of Augusta. Lancers again will shoot 2 free throws. Daniel Mayhew this time. First one on the way is good. Foul was on number 21, second personal, team's 12th. That one just wouldn't go down. And Augusta will come back down the floor. Number 25 with it. Pass it into the corner.
Oh, that was a foul.
And a foul there on Kevin, I believe. 51 seconds left.
Number 50 shooting threes. It's team's 8th. Sinks it.
First one's
Nice
good.
shot.
Get a chance for one more on the 1-and-1. Second one also good. B Lancers ball underneath their own basket.
Looks like they're not pressing this time. They're letting them take it down the court.
Andrew
But
up the floor here for the Lancers. Far pass over to Hine into the lane, taken away by Augusta. And number 25 goes up inside. Lead down to 10 for the Lancers, but only 30 seconds left.
looks like they're pressing now. A little bit less than before, but still pressing.
Andrew with it. Augusta in the
Trying to
2-3
shake
zone.
this dude. Doesn't seem to be working. Playing man-to-man. I think. Are they?
Good pass there from
Ooh.
Hine to Andrew. Feeds it to Connor. Puts it off the glass and in.
1-0.
And that'll be game. 42-30 is the final score in this one. Lancers came out, played a pretty good game
Yep.
on both ends of the floor. Second half got the shots to start falling. Good game, and stay around. We'll have the varsity matchup between the two teams after this.
Band's playing.
Thanks for listening. I will. I'll just go.
welcome to the campus of Emmanuel High School for tonight's game between the Augusta Beavers and your Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers. Please stand if you are able. Remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Emmanuel High School and Augusta High School and the WIA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in the scholastic events. Support the players, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Comments of a sexist, racial, or ethnic nature that intimidating actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the gymnasium. Please be aware of the possibility of ball or player entering the bleachers during the competition. Thank you and enjoy the game. Our starting lineups first for Augusta. Senior number 5, Andrew Perkovich. Senior number 12, Jacob Engstrom. Senior number 21, Aaron Dorff. Senior number 23, Cole Stenson. And sophomore number 30, Dalton Robinson. Beavers are coached by Chris Schmidt. And now for your Lancers. Junior number 12, Ryan Zimmerman. Junior number 20, Isaiah Platt. Junior number 22, Ethan Sitto. Senior number 30, Ben Oster. And sophomore number 42, Britton Rutz. Lancers are coached by Tom Williams, assisted by Joe Lau and John Radical.
And good evening. Welcome to the varsity broadcast tonight between the Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Augusta Beavers. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Lancers will have Ben Oster on the tip here up against number 21, Aaron Dorff for Augusta. Tip is up and won by the Beavers. They'll start the game with the ball. Beavers are 5-8 on the season. Lancers are 5-3. Lancers coming off a tough away loss against AC Lincoln on Tuesday. It was a tough game to lose. They played quite well throughout the game. Isaiah takes it away there. It was final score of 60-59 in that one. Ben Oster open on a cut to the basket. Couldn't finish it, but draws the contact. Will go to the line for 2. Lancers here looking to rebound after that loss. It was just tough down the stretch against a really good team. Just couldn't quite put it together, but overall they played quite well. Ben's first free throw off the mark. Score still 0-0, 17-28. Or just 30 seconds into the game. Ben's second free throw is good. Augusta coming into the night following a win against Alma Pepin. They won 74-62. Andrew Perkovich playing tonight in his second game of the season. He's out there number 5 for the Beavers. He scored 27 in his first game against Alma Pepin. Ryan there gets a good pass into Ben, feeds it over to Isaiah, puts it off the glass, and good. Great passing there on that possession. Lancers were able to get out and run. They like to play a pretty fast-paced game. Engstrom with the ball here, guarded by Ethan, sorry. Gives it up for Robinson, now over to Perkovich. Perkovich into the lane, loses the ball, taken away by Britton Rutz. And now down the floor come the Lancers. Britton in the corner, thought about a 3 but won't shoot it. Britton coming off a solid performance in the game against AC Lincoln. Went 4 for 6 from 3-point range, finished with a total of 20 points. He'll shoot the 3 there on the catch and shoot. It's good. Britton trying to continue just what he did last time out. Lancers up 6-0 early. We'll see if the Lancers can keep the pedal down here as a turnover there on the Beavers. Ball out of bounds off of Augusta. Important to see the Lancers come out strong, really bounce back after that last one and try to keep the foot down here early after they started out the game really strong at AC Lincoln, but then just kind of let up a little bit. AC Lincoln was able to get back into the game. As Ben goes up strong inside, couldn't quite finish, but the rebound grabbed by Britton Rutz. Just couldn't quite finish that one off the heel of the rim. Engstrom with it. Thought about a 3, he'll give it up for number 23, Stenson. Engstrom goes into the lane, but no shot, foul on Ethan Sitto, number 22, first personal, team's first. And count it and the foul there. Aaron Dorff finished that one inside, nice looking shot. Foul's on Ben.
Shooting 1.
Team's second, first personal. Free throw there, good to complete the 3-point play. 6-3. Emmanuel on top. Ryan gets a screen from Ben. Dishes it to Britton in the corner. Now hits Ethan at far wing. Ben inside, kind of loses the handle on it, but gets it back. Britton in the corner, gets a screen. Oh, Lancers had Ben wide open underneath the basket, but couldn't hit him. Isaiah was turned the other way and guarded tightly by Augusta. Ryan pull-up jumper inside, just couldn't get it to go, just inside the 3-point arc. Rattled around, touched everything, and a travel call on Augusta. Lancers retain possession. Ryan gets it off the inbound pass, shoots the 3, left it a little short. Ben with the ball, goes up inside. Couldn't get it to go. Those are ones you want to see the Lancers finish. And Britton with the steal there takes it away from number 30, Robinson. Ethan in the corner to Ben at the elbow, goes inside, spin move, couldn't get it to go. I think somebody from Augusta must have had a hand on it. Ben pulls down the board off the miss. Ryan now the other way for the Lancers. Isaiah in the corner, drives baseline, kicks it out to Ben. Ben tried to hand it off to Ryan inside, had it bounce off his knee, and Augusta will come the other way. Engstrom for three, hits it. In rhythm on the catch and shoot, 6-6. Lancers got to get some of these shots to fall that typically do, just haven't quite gone early. Isaiah goes up inside, and the call of travel on him. Say he took 3 steps there.
Checking in for Augusta, number 25, Cameron Simpson.
Cameron Stenson in for Augusta. I did not see who went to the bench. My apologies. Perkovich with the ball. Now number 30 into number 21 goes up with it and finishes it off the glass. Dorf. 8-6, Augusta leads. Ryan gets a screen from Ben. Ryan feeds Isaiah. Floater just wouldn't go. Surprising to see a lot of these shots not go down. Engstrom there tried to hand it off to Perkovich. I think Perkovich wasn't ready for it. Engstrom with it again, drives into the free throw line, kicks it out for Perkovich. Thought about a 3. Engstrom again will drive inside. And number 25 with it underneath. Gets out Perkovich, deep 3. Off the mark. And a foul called here on Augusta.
Fouls on Augusta's number 21, Aaron Dorf.
Foul on Aaron Dorf, first personal, team second.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 14, Paul Scherenbeck. Number 44,
Paul Scherenbeck in off the bench. Britton Rutzel head to the bench. Ryan Zimmerman cross half court for the Lancers. Now Isaiah. Toby Shish into the game for the first time on the night. That substitution wasn't announced by me or the announcer. And pass over from Isaiah to Toby. Just not there. Toby wasn't ready for it on the miscommunication. Engstrom back the other way for the Beavers. Perkovich now. Underneath to Robinson, put it off the glass and good. Ryan with it in the corner for Emmanuel. Dishes to Paul underneath. And kick ball on Perkovich there. Lancers kind of catch a break as he, had it not been a kick ball, he might have been open to get out on the fast break. 10-6 Beavers lead. Ryan catches the inbound in the backcourt, brings it across timeline. Has the ball at the wing. And a push called here on the Beavers.
Fouls on Augusta's number 5, Andrew Perkovich.
Foul on Perkovich. First personal, team's third. Ryan will inbound along the sideline here next to us. Gets it in for Isaiah. Ryan goes up inside, couldn't finish, comes down with the rebound though, and a foul called underneath. Looks like it'll be on Augusta.
Fouls on Augusta's number 25, Cameron Stenson. That's his first personal, team.
Foul on Stenson. His first personal. Isaiah catches the inbound underneath, dishes it up to Paul. Now Toby bounces it for Isaiah. Scherenbeck in the corner for three, just off the mark. Pull-up jumper from Engstrom is off the mark. Shish comes down with the rebound for the Lancers. Glad to see Toby getting some minutes here. Lancers only played 6 men all of the game against AC Lincoln. They're going to have to develop a bit more of a bench. Ryan's three, just a little long. Saved from going out of bounds by Scherenbeck. Ryan thought about three. Paul wide open in the corner. Oh, just off the mark. Lancers another offensive rebound. Scherenbeck goes up with it on the spin move. Good high energy play from the Lancers there, but they're going to have to play a little cleaner, get those shots to go on the first time. Robinson hands off to Engstrom. Now Perkovic gets the screen. Passes it down low for Dorf, but he's fouled by Zimmerman.
Checking in for Augusta, number
First personal foul,
Cole
team's
Stenson.
third.
In for the Lancers, Ben Oster.
Ben Oster back into the
Britton
game.
Rutz.
Britton Rutz also in. Ethan Sittle and Ryan are the two that head to the bench. Dorf inside, kicks it out. In the corner for three, number 23, Stenson. It was off the mark. Shish with the ball. Now Oster underneath. Out to Britton. Scherenbeck in the corner. Ben with it at the far wing. Dribbles into the elbow. Kicks out to Scherenbeck. Open for three. That one was off the mark. Britton grabs the long rebound. Oster into the lane. Good drive by Ben, able to put it up and in. Game tied at 10. 8:34 left in the first half. Perkovic with the ball. Over to Stenson, goes up in the lane, gets it to roll and fall.
Stenson.
Plath now down the floor for the Lancers. Isaiah off the feed, good feed from Ben, but couldn't get the shot to go high off the glass. Perkovic there with it from Stenson. And a block called on Isaiah underneath.
Calls on Daniels, number 20, Isaiah Platt. First personal, team's fourth.
First personal, team's fourth on Isaiah.
Gregor Williams. Number 3, Marcus Livingston. In for the Lancers, Daniel Mayhew.
Daniel Mayhew into the game for the Lancers. Augusta trying to inbound underneath. Taken away by Isaiah off the inbound pass from Stenson. Lancers will slow it up. Get in the half-court offense. Britton with it at the wing. And pass to Toby, tipped away. And taken by Augusta. The finger roll there, no good from Engstrom. Mayhew. Passes it to Isaiah. Isaiah into the lane. No good, but a foul before the shot block. Called on Stenson, I believe.
Falls on Augusta's number 3, Marcus Livingston. That's his first
Number
personal,
3,
team's fifth.
Livingston.
Checking in for the Lancers, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan back in for Toby. Britton catches the inbound underneath and gets fouled by Augusta.
Falls on Augusta's number 3, Marcus Livingston. That's his second personal, team's 6th.
Foul again on Livingston. Ryan in the corner. Now up to the wing for Ben. Ryan dribbling the ball at the top of the key. Gets it poked away there by 32. 3 from Ryan. It's good. Ryan puts the Lancers back on top, 13-12. 3 there from Engstrom off the mark. Long rebound. Grabbed by Ben, and they call a travel on him. I didn't really see it there. But nevertheless, that is the call for Isaiah. Stenson with it. Now up to Engstrom. Loses the dribble off the leg, but gets it back. Stenson now back up to Engstrom. Stenson into the lane. Stenson again, drive to the rim, out of bounds off of the Lancers.
Checking in for Augusta, number 5, Andrew Perkovich. Checking in for the Lancers, number 20, Isaiah Clark.
Going back to that, excuse me, that last, looks like our video here is lagging a little bit. Let us know if you've got good quality. Hopefully you do. It appears just to be a bit of a connection issue. Going back to that last possession as Ryan brings it down the floor for the Lancers. Pulls up baseline jumper, no good. Ben grabs the rebound though. Passes it to Ethan. Goes up, couldn't get it, and a foul called on Ethan. Going back to that last possession for the Lancers, it was nice to see Ryan hit that 3.
Number 22,
he was a little bit below his average last time out against AC Lincoln, 16. 3-point shot for really most of the Lancers team hasn't been what we've been used to in the past week and a half or so. 3 there from Perkovich, just rims out. Ben pulls down the rebound on the putback attempt. But nice to see Ryan get back in rhythm, start hitting those, really feel this Lancers offense. Foul call on the Beavers. Kind of looked like Ryan just tripped over his own feet, but foul is called.
Falls on Augusta's number 3, Marcus Livingston.
Foul on Livingston. Third personal, team 7th. Lancers into the bonus here. Paul Schierenbeck into the game. Ethan Siddle goes to the bench. 5:31 left in the first half. 13-12 Lancers lead. Ryan's first free throw is good. Ben grabs the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. 16-12. Lancers up by 4. Perkovich gives it back to Engstrom, who crosses half court. Three there from Engstrom is off the mark. But the offensive rebound there for Stenson, who shoots the 3 from the wing and puts it in, back to a 1-point game. Ryan down low for Ben on the pick and roll. Couldn't get it, but he gets his own rebound. I think we've got a 3-second call on the Lancers. Turnover gives it back to Augusta. again, I think we've seen the Lancers offense sort of let Augusta back into this one a bit. There, as they take a 1-point lead there from off of Dorf's shot underneath. I think this is back-to-back games. The Lancers jumped out strong and had a chance to really put their opponent into a deep hole, and they just failed to really deliver that knockout punch that would have really taken the air out of the opponent's game.
Shooting 2, Paul Scherenbeck.
Paul Scherenbeck here at the line, shooting 2. Shooting foul called on number 30, Robinson. Paul's first free throw is good. Second free throw, not quite. And Engstrom will bring it down the floor for Augusta. Stenson gives it back to him. 3 there from Robinson was no good. Rebound pulled down by Zimmerman for the Lancers. Lancers setting up in the half-court offense. Ben on a nice finish underneath, able to seal his man off backside and put that one in. Robinson with it, gives it back to Engstrom. Engstrom at the free throw line, back to Robinson. Now Dorf in the corner. Now Engstrom in the corner. Dorf underneath, kicks it out for Stenson, who gets blocked by Ben. Good job by Ben getting up and rejecting that one, saying no. Isaiah's layup on the other end, though, no good, and Stenson comes away with it. Step back jumper, no good. Lancers get the rebound. Zimmerman across half court for Emmanuel. Ball at the wing, gets the screen from Ryan. Lancers got to keep moving on offense, can't be standing still. And there Isaiah shuffles his feet a little bit on the catch. Turns it over back to the Beavers. 19-17, Lancers up by 2. 2:40 left in the half. Perkovic with it, pulls up from 3. That one off the mark, and Scherenbeck comes down with the board. Lancers looking to push a little bit. Britton in the corner, now they'll slow it up. Ben underneath it, low block. Spin move goes up, couldn't finish, but he grabs his own rebound and puts it up and in. Lancers up by 4. Ben having a great night on the boards. Cleaning up on both ends. Really doing a nice job on the offensive and grabbing his own misses and his teammates. Able to convert those into points. Robinson jumper inside, no good, pulled down by Ben. Ben coming off another good rebounding game. 10 points and 10 boards with the double-double against AC Lincoln. Ben goes up inside, count it, and the foul will get a chance for 3 at the line.
Calls on Augusta is number 21, Aaron Dorf. Second personal, team's 9th.
Minute 35 left in the first half.
In number 32, Gregor Williams. And at the line, is shooting 1, Ben Oster.
Ben's free throw off the mark, and rebound tipped around but pulled down by Augusta. Stenson grabs it, gives it up for Engstrom. Engstrom over to Perkovic. And ball taken away by Paul. They'll call a jump ball there. And possession arrow gives it to the Lancers. Toby Shish into the game for Ben Oster. Ryan down the floor for the Lancers across half court. Isaiah with it. Tries to get the feed to Toby underneath. Tough pass and a tough catch. Beavers were able to read that one well. And taken away by the Lancers. Britton in the corner for three, just off the mark.
Calls on the manuals number 42, Britton Rutz. First personal.
Britton Rutz called for the foul, first personal, team sixth. Augusta will be in the bonus on the next foul. And taken away off the attempted save there. Isaiah goes the other way, finishes. Count the foul. 25-17 Lancers doing a nice job putting together a little run to close out this half.
Calls on Augusta's number 32, Gregor Wilms. First personal, team 10th. Shooting one.
Foul on
Isaiah Platt.
Gregor Wilms. Isaiah's free throw goes. Lancers with a 9-point lead. Ingstrom up the floor for the Beavers. 20 seconds left in the half. Berkovich hands off to Robinson. And pass taken away by Ryan. Up the floor, tried to get it to Britton. Pass wasn't there though, as Augusta easily took it away. And half quarter at the buzzer from Perkovich is no good. Lancers up 26-17 with a 9-point lead at halftime. Played a pretty good half offensively towards the end. They were able to start to put it together. Ben having a nice night underneath. Both on the glass and getting them second chance points. My apologies there. Had to let Ian out of the booth. So game totals from last time out against AC Lincoln. Britton Rutz led the Lancers in scoring with 20 points, 4 for 6 from 3. Ryan Zimmerman, 16 points, 3 steals. Ben Oster with 10 and 10. 10 points, 10 boards for the Lancers. Ethan Siddle with 7 points and 5 assists. Lancers in all did a really nice job getting into the passing lane with 13 steals in that game. Really, we saw a very good AC Lincoln team have a good night too. Ethan Breheim, one of their leading players this year, went out and put up really good numbers on 30 points and 15 rebounds on the night for AC Lincoln. He really had a nice night. And the Lancers really, they came out strong, and I think had a chance to put AC Lincoln in a really tough spot, take the air out of the building. Had they just been able to put together a couple more solid possessions, but they proceeded to not play their most solid basketball towards the end of that first half. And AC Lincoln was able to get back in. It took a 5-point lead into halftime. And then down the stretch, I think the Lancers had themselves in a good position, but just couldn't deliver. And really a tough loss. You look back on that one, and you have to just accept it and move on, and come out here tonight and really just try to put up the best game you can to really put the last game in the rearview mirror. Also in that game, Weiss for AC Lincoln ended up really being the X factor um, that provided some unexpected spark from deep. Shot 50% from downtown, and on the season he shoots much lower than that. So it was, I think, sort of a surprise for the Lancers to see him. I think they weren't necessarily going to guard him very tight at the three-point arc, and he ended up putting up some nice numbers for AC Lincoln. And then towards the end of the game, Lancers had a 2-point lead, and then that disappeared on a three in the corner from Rowenkamp, also one of AC Lincoln's go-to players. Let's see. Augusta's averages on the season. Engstrom averaging 18.4. Dorf leading them in rebounds at 9.8 a game. 9.8 a game, also averaging 12.2 points. Again, they have been playing without Perkovic for most of the season, who is expected to be their leading player, and came out and put up 27 points in their win against Alma Pepin. For the Lancers on the season, Ryan Zimmerman averaging 21.2 a game. Ben Oster 14.2 points a game and 9 rebounds. Britton Rutz also up to 9 points a game now off of his strong performance last time out. 26-17 at the half. About 6 minutes till the second half gets underway. I'm joined into the booth tonight by Ian Belmer. Big thanks to Ian for coming up here and doing camera for me. We've had a lot of sickness going around, and Sam is gone tonight, and Sherman wasn't feeling real well. I told him not to worry about it and go get healthy. I'll find assistance elsewhere. We're going to take a little break here. I might go get a drink of water before the second half starts. All right, and we'll be back here for the second half between Augusta and Emmanuel. Lancers will put their starting five out onto the floor. Augusta looks like they will as well. Augusta will start out with the ball in the second half, going from right to left across your screen. Lancers set up in the 1-3-1 to start out the half here. No, looks like, my bad, looks like the Lancers came out in a man defense there. Ryan across half court for the Lancers. Into the corner for Ethan. Across to Isaiah. Gets a screen from Ben. Isaiah goes up inside. Couldn't quite finish it though. Perkovic hands off to Engstrom. Engstrom goes up inside. Count the basket and the foul. Nice finish through contact there for Engstrom.
Falls on Emmanuel's number 22, Ethan Sitto. That's his third personal, team's first.
Foul on Ethan Sitto.
Also checking in for the Lancers, Paul Schierenbeck.
Paul Schierenbeck also into the game. Nice job by Paul saving that one from going out of bounds. Ryan across half court now. Ben gets a screen from Britton. Feeds Isaiah, nice pass. Oh, but Isaiah just, again, couldn't get that one to go. Tough there for Isaiah not to get that roll, and foul on the Beavers. I believe it'll be on
Falls on Augusta with number 21,
Aaron Dorff.
That's his third personal.
Third personal, teams first.
Checking in for Augusta, number 4, Chase Stinson Vienendahl.
(26-21), Lancers up by 5. Here just underway in the second half. Isaiah with the ball here for Emmanuel. Gives it up for Ben. And Ben goes up and finishes inside. Great drive there. Ben having a good night. Great to see that from him. Leading senior on the team. Like to see him put together a good night. Travel called there on Augusta. Lancers ball, Ryan with it across half court. Beavers look like they're in a man-to-man defense. Ryan shoots the three. That one's just off the mark. And a push called on Augusta underneath there.
Falls on Augusta's number 4, Chase Stinson Vienendahl. First personal, team second.
Fouls on number 4, Chase Stenson Vienendahl. Britton feeds Ben underneath. Just couldn't get that one to drop for him. Left it a little short. Perkovic drives into the lane, kicks it out into the corner for Robinson. His three just off the mark, and Schierbeck comes down with the rebound for the Lancers. Lancers have done a nice job on the glass tonight here to start the second half. Like to see him continue to box out. Ryan with the Euro step there couldn't quite get it to finish. Couldn't get the roll. Lancers still in the man defense. And finish underneath there for Perkovic. On the second chance points, there's a situation where Emmanuel's got to box out, keep him out of there. Britton with it in the corner. Feeds Ben underneath. Kicks it out to Britton. Thought about a three, but won't pull the trigger. Pass in the corner, saved, almost saved by Paul. And it'll go the way of the Augusta Beavers. Engstrom down the floor for Augusta. Now over to Perkovic. Perkovic back up to Robinson. Now Perkovic, the deep three, rattles around but won't drop. And Ben with the ball, pushing the pace up the floor. Easy find to Britton underneath. Great pass from Ben. And Britton put it up and in. 30-23. Lancers on top. 14:27 left in the game. Perkovic into the paint, goes up with it, and nice move, gets the shot to go. 5-point Lancer lead. Ben with it underneath, good feed to Britton. Britton will go up with it with the opposite hand and gets it to go. Britton really putting up another pretty good night here. Again, back-to-back solid performances. Great to see from one of your role players. And Perkovic there hits the three. Now only a 4-point Lancer lead. Ryan gets a screen from Ben. Ryan with a pull-up jumper. No good, but a foul on the ground called against Augusta. It'll be Lancer's ball underneath the Beavers basket.
Ball's on Augusta's number 12, Jacob Engstrom. That's his first personal, team's third.
Foul on Engstrom, first personal, team's third. Paul gets the inbound in the corner. Ryan catch and shoot three. Left it a little short. Ryan still struggling to find his stroke from downtown, but you know he'll find it soon. And no charge called there on Stenson. I was quite surprised to see it, or to see the no call. Looked like he leaned in a bit on Ryan, but perhaps not. The ref had a better angle on it than I did, that's for sure. Timeout called Lancers. Be really nice here to see the Lancers put together a nice run here in the second half and open up the game a bit. Get the rotation men some rest, put some of the bench in. Both teams talking things over in the huddle here. 13 all right, let me restart that. 13 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. Lancers up by 4 by a score of 32-28. Been a pretty low-scoring game. I think really you attribute that to quite a few shots for the Lancers that you typically see fall that just haven't. It's been a rough few games lately in terms of shooting, but they'll find their stroke again soon. Lancers are a very solid three-point shooting team, and also underneath. Lancers here to inbound underneath us. Ethan Siddle to throw it in. Gets it into Britton right in front of him. Isaiah over to Ben. Picked up by number 4, Stenson Viendal. Isaiah in the corner. Up top to Ethan. Ethan to Isaiah at the free throw line. Gives it up for Paul. Isaiah into the lane. Floater. Just wouldn't go, but Ben does a nice job pulling down the board. Paul thought about a three there, but he'll go up inside with it. No good. And Ben grabs another rebound. and he'll get a trip to the line for 2.
Number 4, Chase Stenson Viendahl. Second personal, team
Foul on
6.
Chase Stenson Viendahl.
Shooting 2, Ben Oster.
Number 4 for the Beavers, second personal, 4th team foul. Ben's first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good from Ben. Engstrom across half court with it. Perkovic up top. Into the corner for Stenson Viendahl. 3 is no good. And rebound, batted around, out of bounds, tipped off of the Lancers. It'll stay with the Beavers. Augusta ball underneath. Just over 12 minutes left in the second half, and great pass to Perkovic. Able to just tip it in there right at the hoop. Lancers weren't quite expecting that play. And good feed from Isaiah. Finds Ethan there, cutting to the hoop. Gives the Lancers a 5-point lead, 5:30. Lancers still looking for that run to put Augusta away. And a travel called there on Perkovic. Basket won't count. Isaiah down the floor for Emmanuel. Over to Ben. Ben will drive baseline. Kicks out in the corner. Britton wide open for 3. Left it a little short though. And a travel there called on Stenson Viendahl. Zimmerman back into the game for the Lancers. Britton to the bench. Schirnbeck gets it in for Ryan. Ethan with it in the corner. Finds Ben underneath. Ben gets it out for Siddle. Siddle to Oster underneath. And a foul on the ground before the shot. Lancers still clinging to a 5-point lead.
Falls on Augusta's number 4, Chase Stenson Viendahl.
Foul on Stenson Viendahl. Third personal, team's 5th. Ryan open in the corner for, well, I wouldn't say exactly open. 3 was no good. Ben on the putback. Gets that one to go. Good second chance points. Again for Ben, he's done a great job all night on the boards. Really cleaning up down there, having another nice game. Engstrom drives inside, gets it blocked by Oster though underneath. Ben hands it off for Zimmerman. Oster with the ball baseline. Shot is no good, and Isaiah on the tip, wow. Athletic putback from Isaiah, went up with one hand, tipped it in off the glass. I'd like to see a highlight reel with that one on it. The Lancers go the other way. Ryan's shot no good, putback no good. And a foul called there on Ryan, I believe. 39-30, Lancers up by 9.
That's his second personal, team second.
Ryan second, team second.
Number 23, Cole Stenson.
Dorf and Stenson into the game for Augusta. Stenson inbounds it to Engstrom. Gets a screen from Dorf. Over to Cameron Stenson. Engstrom loses the dribble. And jump ball as Ben Oster and Jacob Engstrom there get tied up on the ground. Got a wet spot on the floor from some sweaty players. And now looks like we'll get back to action. Just under 9.5 minutes left on the clock. Ryan across court for the Lancers. Ben inside, goes up with it, too strong off the glass. And Stenson with it for the Beavers. Perkovic over to Engstrom. Drives inside, couldn't do anything with it, and Ben blocks Dorf's shot, but a push is called.
Number 30, Ben Oster.
Foul is on Ben. I wasn't quite sure if that was on Ben because I
Shooting 2, Aaron Dorf.
didn't have a very good angle to see the foul. Dorf shooting 2 at the line. First one's good. Second one from Dorf is short. Rebound pulled down by Oster. Ryan with it for the Lancers at the wing. Down low to Ben. In the paint, Isaiah gives it up for Paul. Back out to Ben. Oster backs his man down, goes up inside. Couldn't finish. Ben goes to the ground. He's back up and running fine though. And ball out of bounds.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 42.
Lancers will have the ball back. Rutt's back into the game here for Emmanuel. Ben Oster will go to the bench. Ryan gets a screen from Britton. Into the corner. Feeds Paul baseline. And Paul tries to get the pass off and gets it taken away. And foul called there on Ryan. Dorf goes to the ground.
Foul on Emmanuel's number 12, Ryan Zimmerman. That's his third personal, team's fourth.
Ryan's third, team's fourth.
Lancers, number 34, Daniel Mayhew.
Daniel Mayhew in for the Lancers. Paul Schierenbeck will head to the bench. Stenson, 2 inbound underneath us. Gets it in for Perkovic. Engstrom will give it up into the corner for Cameron Stenson. Perkovic will pop the 3. That one's off the mark. And foul being called here on Britton Rutz. Going down the floor. Second personal, team's fifth, not what the Lancers wanted there. I didn't see the play, so I'm not quite sure what happened. If just Britton and one of the Beavers players perhaps got a bit tangled up going down the other way. Perkovic feeds to Dorf. Shot no good. Rebound grab by Mayhew. Zimmerman into the front court for the Lancers. Gets a screen from Britton. Dishes it over to Ethan. Britton in the corner, shoots the three. It's good. Britton with the second three on the night. Ingstrom shot no good and tipped out of bounds by the Lancers. Ben Oster back into the game. Zimmerman to the bench. Stenson looking to inbound, gets it in for Ingstrom, gets it out to Perkovic. Stenson three, and gets it stuck between the rim and the backboard. Oster able to pop it out of there, doing the refs a favor. 42-31, Lancers up by 11, 7:02 to play.
30-second timeout, and then you'll lose it.
30-second timeout called by the Lancers. Lancers up by 11. I believe this would be their largest lead of the game. Good to see him put together a little bit of a run here. You need to see him continue it, get up by a few more, and put this game away. For the Lancers tonight, I think the biggest impact players tonight have been definitely Ben, and Britton's also had a nice game all around. Ben really cleaning up on the boards tonight. Ball batted around, tipped out of bounds. They'll stay with the Beavers though. Into Dorf underneath, who finishes with a sandwich by two Lancers defenders. Isaiah gets a screen from Oster. Ben tries to get a pass off to a cutting Britton and couldn't get it there, taken away by the Beavers. Ingstrom with it up top. Gets a screen from Dorf over to Cameron Stenson. Into Perkovic, and pass tipped by Isaiah, taken away by Ben. Ethan with it for the Lancers. Kicks it out to Oster. Ben looking to back his man down. Goes up with it inside, couldn't finish. Ben pulls down the rebound and gets the pass off to Isaiah. Now Britton standing in the corner. And tipped out of bounds by the Beavers.
Number 30, Dalton Robinson.
Ryan Zimmerman into the game for the Lancers. Daniel Mayhew to the bench. Good to see Daniel get some minutes. Lancers looking to lengthen the bench. Ethan gets a pass in for Ben. And a good feed to Isaiah. Pass out to Britton across the court to Oster. And Ben gets a travel called on him, picked up his foot before he started the dribble. 5:50 left in the game. Lancers up by 9, 42-33. Dorf kicks it out to Robinson. Now Stenson to Ingstrom, who got Ethan in the air and was able to finish with a nifty finger roll there. Ryan into the front court for the Lancers. Into the corner for Britton, shoots the three, it is good. Britton with his third three on the night. Having a very strong game. Back-to-back solid performances from him. Step back jumper, no good. Britton grabs the rebound. And Ryan across half court here for the Lancers. Ethan underneath, out to Oster. Oster goes inside, goes up with the left hand and finishes. Lancers now up by 12. 4:30 left in the game. Ryan three, it's off the mark. And Lancers come away with Zimmerman to Rutz, now up to Siddle. And Ethan with a great pass to Ryan on the cut to the basket there. Got it to go. Timeout called Beavers. Lancers now up by 14, largest lead of the game with 4 minutes to go. Great job by the Lancers putting together a little run there. Looking to extend this lead a bit. Both teams discussing game plan in the huddle here. Just looking to keep the energy up. Look to get the lead out a little bit larger. Extend some minutes into the deeper bench. Both teams back out on the floor here, ready to go. Beavers ball underneath us. Ingstrom with it at the top of the key, over to Stenson. Lancers still in a man defense, and push called on the Lancers there as Perkovic goes up with it. He'll get a chance at the line for two. Foul on Ben Oster. Third personal, team six. First one good. Beavers will be into the bonus here on the next Lancers foul. Perkovic 2 for 2 from the line there. Pass up to Britton. Feeds it to Mayhew. Goes up, gets blocked, but the foul is called. Daniel will get a chance at the line for two.
Falls on Augusta's number 21, Aaron Dorff. That's his fourth personal, team six. Shooting two, Daniel Mayhew.
Mayhew's first free throw is good. Second one is off the mark. Ingstrom hands it off to Sensen, back to Ingstrom. Pass to Dorff, and that one no good. Ryan into the front court for the Lancers. Drives and gets fouled. Looks like Ryan will shoot the 1-and-1 here.
Falls on Augusta's number 5, Andrew Perkovic. That's his second
Foul on Perkovic, second personal,
at the line
team's
for the Lancers, shooting the
seventh.
bonus, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan's first free throw is good. Second one also good. Ryan 2 for 2 from the line. Lancers now up by 15. Perkovic into the corner for Robinson, and pass tipped away by the Lancers. But Perkovic able to recover it in the backcourt. Pulls up from 3. Too strong off the back iron. And Dorf grabs the rebound there. Gets it to go. Plath across half court for the Lancers. Passes it over to Britton. Britton floater in the lane. Gets it to go. 54-39, Lancers lead. Deep three there from Engstrom, off the mark. Ben grabs the rebound. Ryan down the floor here for the Lancers. 54-39, Lancers lead. I feel like I just said that. Did I just say that, Ian? And foul called. Ryan will get a chance for another 2 at the line.
Falls on Augusta's number 5, Andrew Perkovic. That's his third personal, team's 8th.
Foul on Perkovic again, third personal, team's 8th. First 2 for Ryan is good.
Number 22, Ethan Sitto.
Ethan Sitto into the game for Daniel Mayhew. Ryan's second from the line, also good. Stenson goes up there and finishes off the glass. He's able to get Ben in the air a little bit. And Ryan goes to the ground hard. Gets fouled, but he gets up. Looks like he whacked his elbow on the ground a bit there. It was a hard fall.
Falls on Augusta's number 30, Dalton Robinson.
Foul on Robinson.
Second personal, team's 9th.
Second personal, team's 9th.
At the line, shooting the bonus, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan will shoot the 1-and-1 at the line. Next team foul on the Beavers. Lancers will be shooting the double bonus. Ryan's first is short. Britton grabs the rebound. Ben with a nice feed to Ethan. Couldn't hang on to it though, but Ben gets it back. Rolled around, touched every part of the rim, and just wouldn't drop. Perkovic goes up inside, but gets fouled. Now he'll go to the line for 2. Minute 52 left in the game.
Falls on Emmanuel's number 42, Britton Rooks. That's his third personal, team's 7th. Shooting 2, Andrew Perkovic.
Perkovic, first to 2, no good. Perkovic makes the second. 42-56, Lancers up 14. Isaiah up the floor for the Lancers. Into the corner for Rutz. Rutz out to Plath. Isaiah gives it back to Britton. Ben with it. And Ethan gets fouled on the arm there. He'll get a chance for 2 at the line. 10th team foul on Augusta. Foul on Robinson, third personal.
Shooting 2, Ethan Sitto.
Ethan Sitto shooting 2 here at the line. First is a little short. Second one is good. Perkovic with it, gives it up to Engstrom. Engstrom goes up inside, and Dorf with a nice finish there at the rim. Timeout called. I believe a full timeout by Augusta. Yep. Got a little essence of the crowd chanting Levi there. I believe they'd like him in the game. (57-44), Lancers up by 13. Minute 09 left. Both teams talking things over in the huddle. Lancers in the first half, a lot of shots they couldn't get to fall. But here in the second half, they've been able to put together a little bit of a run to get out ahead and get a little separation on Augusta. Lancers now return to the floor. Starting five out there for them. Augusta will apply the full court press. Zimmerman, far pass up the floor, intended for Britton. Intercepted though by Dorf. Three there off the mark from Perkovic. Perkovic goes up inside with that one. Again, another rebound for Dorf, and he gets fouled from behind by Isaiah. 51.5 seconds left.
Number 30, Ben Oster. That's his fourth personal, team's eighth. Shooting 2, Aaron Dorf.
Dorf's first one is good. Second free throw also goes. Ryan gets it to Isaiah. And Isaiah gets fouled going the other way. And he'll get a chance for two. I have a slight request for the Lancers, or well, for both teams. Ease up on the fouls. My back hurts. I got to stand up. So don't take too long. Isaiah's first at the line was no good. He'll get one more here. And he banks that one in.
For the Lancers, number 14, Paul Scherenbeck.
Paul into the game for the Lancers. Lancers set up in the man-to-man offense again. They've run a man for quite a bit of the night. Three there from Stenson was an air ball. Isaiah up the floor to Ben, but he lost it off his leg. And a foul on Isaiah, I believe. Perkovic will go to the line. 25.7 left. 58-46, Lancers up by 12.
Checking in for the Lancers, number 22, Ethan Sido. Shooting the bonus for Augusta, number 5, Andrew Perkovic.
Perkovic will shoot the 1-and-1 here. First one off the mark, and Stenson with it in the corner, shoots the three off the mark. Engstrom the three. No good, and I believe that's a foul called on Paul.
Fouls the man is number 14, Paul Scherenbeck, first personal, team's 10th.
Scherenbeck's first personal, team's 10th.
Timeout, Emmanuel Lutheran.
Timeout called by the Lancers, 18.4 on the clock. Talking things over. I think here Coach Williams just telling his team to keep their heads in it and keep the intensity where it needs to be. Play hard till the end. Lancers still in the huddle. Beavers are out there waiting for him. And now they'll return to the floor. Perkovich at the line, 2.
Shooting 2 for Augusta, Jacob Engstrom.
First one is good. Cuts the Lancers lead to 11. Only 18 seconds left, though. Engstrom's second is no good. Ryan up the floor to Schierenbeck. Goes up with it, couldn't quite finish. And the Beavers come the other way with it. Perkovich pulls up from deep. No good, and not sure. I think either stepped out of bounds. I'm guessing that might have been the call or else a travel. And that will be the game. Lancers come away with the victory here at home, 58-47. Quality win. Nice to see the Lancers bounce back after a tough loss the other night at AC Lincoln. But they came out tonight, put a win on the board. Lancers moved to 6-3 on the season, and Augusta is now 5-9 on the year. We thank you for joining us tonight from wherever you may be. I'm Ashton Loomis alongside Ian Belmer on camera. A big thank you to him. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.